Welcome to a very special Pokemon news, because this isn't really a Pokemon news, this is an Isle of Armor news. We're going to talk about a lot of the new stuff that came out in the Isle of Armor. I just finished wrapping up my 5-hour stream where I reacted to the whole trailer and I completed the whole of Isle of Armor. There are a few side quests, like things left like finding Diglets and stuff, but that's okay. But I'm going to talk to you about everything that's in the Isle of Armor and things you also need to know before you buy it if you haven't yet. So let's get right into that. First things first is the list of all the Pokemon coming back. As you guys probably heard from the data mine just before it went live, the new Pokemon are Kubfu, Urshifu, 2 forms by the way, and Zarude. And yes, I did just catch myself a shiny Zarude if you haven't seen the other video. I'll link it at the end of this. The new Galarian form, the only new Galarian form for this is Slowbro and Slowpoke, so we know about them. All the new Gigantamax Pokemon are right here. We got the Venusaur, we got the Blastoise, we got the Rillaboom, the Cinderace, and the Inteleon, and then we also have the Urshifu GMAX types, okay? Now, as for the regular Pokemon coming back, here is our list. I'm going to scroll down this rather slowly so you guys can feel free to just check it all out. And this is it. Down we go. Now, the Pokedex is not bad. There's a little over 100 new Pokemon that are coming back that you have to catch, but you do get a new Pokedex as you first enter the Isle of Armor. So the Pokedex gets updated and you get an Isle of Armor dex and it adds all the Pokemon you want. So you probably are going to be finding a lot of Pokemon you really wanted to be showing up here. Just feel free to take your time, play the video in a slower mode to go through this list if you wish, and nearly at the end of the list, and here we are. There's also some new moves, and that's those right there. So guys, that's all the new stuff coming for the Isle of Armor. Now, one thing that's very important to note about all of this is, with all these new Pokemon that have been added to this, all of these Pokemon, including the brand new Pokemon, guys, if you don't buy the Isle of Armor, you can still get these Pokemon. If they're being hosted in raids or being traded through surprise trade or trading with friends or anything, yes, you can still get all of these Pokemon, because believe it or not, guys, without having bought the DLC, your game did update to add all these Pokemon. You can get them through Pokemon Home. There's other Pokemon you can get that aren't here that you can get through Home, such as Magearna. Yes, that's right, Pokeball Magearna, that you were able to get as an award from completing your Pokemon Home. The whole national dex is now transferable into Pokemon Sword and Shield, and here it is right here. So GG guys, you can get that in here too. I'm not sure if it gets added to the Pokedex. I don't know if it's in the returning dex or not, actually, because I didn't see that in the list, but anyway, it's here and you can use it and you can have it. You can just play around with it. There you go. You got it from Pokemon Home. Cool. And here's that shiny Zarude you guys are probably curious about. It doesn't have a GMAX form, but it does have a shiny form, and that is what the shiny form looks like. Yeah, we are going to be giving that away on the channel as soon as we can. I believe the shiny form is not traded, so we're looking for new ways to do it. We also got some problem with the Y-coms at the moment because hype is at its peak. But guys, I will let you know about the giveaway once we have a smooth facility to actually do that. But make sure you guys join the Discord if you don't want to miss it, and drop that sub if you really don't want to miss any giveaways we're doing about this, because I'm also able to get you guys and give away shiny Kubfus. I did do a trade for a Kubfu on my stream earlier. Shiny Kubfu's coming, folks, probably before Zarude. We'll see how that all goes, but definitely drop a sub, hit that little bell so you guys don't miss out when I go live on the stream. Usually I give away 4 boxes per stream, and a lot of my people on my Discord are going to be giving away more as well, so you guys should have a very good chance of getting those. Next news is coming from Awesome John Plays, who found a data mine that I haven't seen myself just yet, who seems to claim that you're going to be able to get GMAX Blastoise and GMAX Venusaur from a special raid den in Isle of Armor somewhere. We don't know where yet, but apparently they exist, and these are also the other Pokemon that are added to those dens at different stars. So if you guys don't know, GMAX Blastoise and GMAX Venusaur is a thing you're going to have to make, a choice you're going to have to make in the actual game at some point in the Isle of Armor, and you're only going to be able to pick one of them. So apparently you're able to get them elsewhere, and you're going to have to feed the Pokemon that you get from that choice a GMAX soup and go through all the story to do that, which isn't too hard. It's just part of the normal story. However, yeah, you're going to be able to get them straight up from the den, so that's going to be pretty cool. You'll be able to shiny farm them, you'll be able to hunt them down. Mark, thank you very much for the join. If you guys want to join the channel to support us, do. We're so close to going full time with this. I'm looking forward to doing that, by the way. It's going to be making the transition later tonight, but thank you again for that. So look forward to getting GMAX Venusaur and GMAX Blastoise hidden ability shiny from dens sometime in the near future. Next story, guys, they've added a new feature into the Isle of Armor where your Pokemon can actually follow you. Yes, they follow you. Again, it's an added feature which people are really happy that came back, and that's another That's just another Pokemon that just joined us. But a lot of people are very hyped. You can actually do this with any Pokemon, including Wailord. And now if you guys didn't see Wailord, I'm going to have to show you this in just a sec. But before I show you Wailord, guys, one thing to note is this does only happen on the Isle of Armor, so you cannot transfer this mechanic onto the main game, sadly. But there he is, and he's running around my Urshifu. You can change that to whatever Pokemon you want. So let's go ahead and try Wailord. But it wouldn't really be newsworthy unless it was a special kind of Wailord. So this Wailord is a little different to the ones that we usually see in battle, and it's just a little huge. So we're going to go ahead and bomb this one with a Master Ball in here and just catch it. And then we're going to walk it on land. Now, from other people's experience, it does get stuck on land, but you can see this bloody thing all across the island. It's huge. It's such a cool addition. Obviously, Pokemon was listening to the community's complaints about tiny Wailord. Not that it was the first time that it did appear tiny. I mean, it still appears tiny in battle, but you can still catch it and walk it around, so that's pretty cute. So let's go ahead and catch it and do that. So we caught this meaty level 80 Wailord, and it follows you around in the water like this, which is absolutely beautiful. But how does it walk? How well does it walk, guys? And we made it a beach whale. Here we are. We're gonna go up to the dojo a little bit, and as you can see, let's try walking here. Apparently, for some people, it does get stuck, but it just kind of glides very slow on land, as you might expect. Poor whale. But there he is. I mean, a whale, a beach whale, if you ever saw one. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's nice. Next story is about Zerarora. This was bombed on us in that presents, that 11-minute presents. Apparently, there's a new big community raid thing going on with the wild area news. The wild area dens, the new promoted dens, have changed, and they're now Zerarora. And the thing is, you can't catch them. It's a community challenge. 1 million raids have to be beaten for you guys for everybody to get a shiny Zerarora. Is this the first time it was legit released in a game? Shiny Zerarora is the reward if 1 million people beat this. It lasts until the 29th of June. So guys, we have a little while to go, but yeah, that's it. The mythical is appearing in max raids, and you just have to beat it. You can't catch it. Now, it does go through the details. You're going to get Armorite ore pieces from beating this at certain milestones. However, you can just get Armorite ore on the Isle of Armor. So if you guys don't have Isle of Armor, you might still be able to get that item anyway. However, I don't know if it's going to be much use to you if you don't have the Isle of Armor. There it is. The shiny Zerarora and Armorite ore will be available to claim via mystery gift after 1 million people do these raids. So at least 1 million trainers across both games have to defeat Zerarora in max raid battles, so I guess that's 1 million separate people beating it. And you also have to deposit a Pokemon in Pokemon Home, or move a Pokemon to Pokemon Home and Sword and Shield, which you can probably still do using your basic box. You don't need the premium, so you could try doing that, guys. You have to do it before the 7th of July, which shouldn't be any challenge for you guys to do that, because especially now that you can bring in all your Pokemon to complete the dex, and including Pokeball and Magearna, so that's pretty cool. So guys, make sure you all do at least one raid of those so we can all get the shiny Zerarora as the reward. And if you guys were watching the Pokemon Presents, you would have heard that they announced another Presents for next week. Now, people are speculating that the big announcement for the next one is going to be Let's Go Johto. I don't know why they're speculating that. This is a mock-up. This is entirely fake, but it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty convincing, and just don't believe it. But whatever. We are expecting some sort of remake of some game, right? Of a Pokemon game, a mainstream Pokemon game. People have been talking about it forever. They're talking about Sinnoh, but it looks like they're talking about Johto here. So we'll see what's to come in the next announcement next week. I'm looking forward to that. You can see where they're getting their ideas from, and that is from the picture right here, which shows a lot of those Pokemon in the back. The Johto Pokemon in particular, very carefully placed. So there you have it, guys. Let me know what you think of that. A little bit of info to sweeten the deal is Game Freak have announced that they're hiring 23 new people specifically for a mainline game, a new Pokemon game. Now, that may very well be for the remakes. I personally retweeted this saying Gen 9 ? But it could be just for the remakes. So we're going to see an announcement about that next week, I hope. Another big story, guys. Megas are coming to Pokemon Go. Mind blown. Now, I don't really cover Pokemon Go news all that much because I kind of have not played it as much as I used to since YouTube started blowing up for me. I've been working, guys. I've been working hard. But Megas are coming to Pokemon Go, and I'm hyped to get some myself, dude. I'm excited. I'm getting back into that game a little bit more now. As well, in the Pokemon Go Fest, Victini is going to be making an appearance. If you guys don't play Pokemon Go, no worries. But if you do, you're going to be able to get a Victini right here, and you are going to eventually be able to transfer that to Pokemon Home. And then possibly to Pokemon Sword and Shield. If you've seen some past videos, we have talked about the evidence of Victini coming. For example, its V-Create move is fully programmed into the game with animation and everything. It's there in the game at the moment. It's just a little pointer, a little nod in the right direction for possible Victini return. The last story, guys, in this rather lengthy Pokemon news is Pokemon Snap. A new Pokemon Snap is in development. It was announced right there in the presents, and boy, does it look beautiful. You don't really catch Pokemon legit, you catch them on camera, and I mean, this game looks incredible. This was one game, crazy story. Back when I was a child, I was going to get this, and the guy at Game, back when it was Game, recommended I don't. He said it was bad, and I was only a little kid. And instead, what I picked up was Perfect Dark. And you know what? I don't regret it, but I'm going to pick up this anyway. Perfect Dark was an incredible turning point in my gaming history. But I didn't get Pokemon Snap, and instead I'm going to make it up for it by getting this, and I'm going to do it for you guys as well. So I'm looking forward to this. It looks really relaxing and really peaceful. Guys, that is going to wrap up Pokemon news because there's a lot to cover. There was a lot to cover. I covered a lot already in this video. We're going to be doing more videos. Keep an eye out, subscribe, get that bell on, and keep on top of all the info that you really need on this. So I'll see you guys around in the next video. Till then, bye!